shouldn't put those on screen.
No, how do we share? Here we go. Copy.
You gotta fix my hair so it's like put it close back.
Got a couple of viewers already. Let me figure out how to share this link. Why is it taking so long to load? Maybe it's because I'm live. I don't know.
Was it slow?
Yeah, I want to post in the Facebook group. It's not letting me. Okay, soon it will let me.
Oh, I should have gotten a different outfit together for her.
It's okay. Hello, everyone. All you early birds. I'm trying to figure out how to share this link in the Facebook group. You can share it if you'd like. Why is it not loading? Can I send the link?
Sure, send it to me.
To you? Let's try.
Why did I just get a...
That's on my wall, but I want to post it in the Facebook group too. I just sent it to you. Can you post it in the Facebook group, dear? Thank you. Oh, I got some people. Got some people loading up in the chat. Hello, everyone. This is the informal part before trivia officially begins.
I'm doing it. You want me to say something specific, or it's good? Live now.
Put like an exclamation mark so everyone's excited. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
That's more my style, man.
Okay, put a period for all I care. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Facebook group. I'm not sure what the issue was there.
The French cat's so funny.
It just stopped working all of a sudden. I didn't do anything to it though, so I don't know. Maria just posted in it, so maybe it's just a temporary issue and it will come back up.
Does habit fit in better? Not this. Or maybe butter can fit in stomach.
Yeah, what's gone wrong with the Facebook group? Yeah, I'm having a similar issue, Jordan, trying to get the group to open. I don't know what happened to the Facebook group. Maria is able to access it apparently, but I'm not
phone.
On her phone, but has the internet crashed it? I don't know.
Look.
I don't know what the issue is. Hello.
Did you even look at your child?
Oh, sorry.
It's
yes,
so cute.
I'm looking at her now. She is very cute. Yeah, why is my Facebook group not working? This troubles me greatly.
Do we need it?
No, well, like I can't, if people can't view it, then how did they follow the link?
Look, it's working on my phone. So.
Yeah, Butter's here. So, I don't know. I guess just distribute. I wanted to disseminate the link via thing so everyone can just disseminate it, on their own accord. That would be good. I do not know what has transpired with the Facebook group. It appears that maybe Facebook is down because of too much Facebook streaming. I don't know what's going on. Well, we got 11 people here. Got a lot of people in the chat so far. Don't have like Quinn in the chat, so I don't know, maybe send him. Not really sure how to get the Facebook group back up and running, but yeah, I guess that's our lives now. Yeah, thanks, Michael, for sharing that in the chat. And we'll begin before too long. Yeah, Butter's here. 15 people though.
Butter's wearing her Christmas outfit.
That's not so bad so far. Who else is here? Andrew's here. Oh, hi, Andrew. Michael's here. Yeah, who else is here? Baju. I don't know who that is.
He was here last time. Baju. Never figured out who that was.
Baju. I don't know who that is. Could be literally anyone.
I don't know. I heard last time it might be Sheridan, but not confirmed.
No way to know. Yeah, so the Facebook group seems to have been murdered by the internet, so
it was probably just a momentary thing.
Yeah. Nobody seems to be able to access it though. No, I don't think it's us. But you were able to access it to post.
On my phone.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just not browser problem.
Jamie's here. Yeah. I think it's just a problem with Facebook in general. Okay. Can someone message Eva? See if Eva, see if she's around. Who else do I need to message? I was gonna message Adele, I guess. Adele. No, Eva's here. That's good. Good. Yep, this is in fact the squash from Instagram. She is real. She is a real human squash. Yeah. Okay, yeah, everyone think of your team names while we wait for a few more yas in the chat. Does anyone have word on Quinn? Is Quinn coming to the chat today? Lots of people in the chat. Yeah, get your team names. How it's going to work today in terms of submitting your results is I've created a Google form that you'll fill in at the end. So keep track of your score for each round instead of just your running score. Keep track of your score for every single round, and then at the end I'll be asking you to input your scores along with your team names into this Google form. Yeah, what's wrong with the top of your banana?
Gross.
Show the chat that.
Fuck. Man, I was so excited to eat this fucking banana, but it's...
Don't say the F word. Mr. Baker might be watching.
Geez, sorry, Mr. Baker.
Don't say G's either. Religious people.
Gee whiz. Oh, I'm still saying G's. Sort of. I don't know.
Cheese whiz. You can say
Cheese
cheese
whiz. What are they, like young children? I don't think so.
There might be. I don't know who's watching. One time Alex brought young children to watch. Okay, we're gonna get started now. So if everyone could say just a huge yeah in the chat.
Someone asked me to say it.
Say the biggest yeah you can give in the chat, and then we'll get started. Leah, can you share this in your group as well? I know, that's why I'm saying not to say the F word, is because of that
Sorry,
post.
Mr. Baker.
Okay, we got one yeah in the chat from Leah. Let's start filling in these.
It is useful.
Yes, getting some more yes. Oh, that's a yeah.
Who's that?
Kale is here. Welcome, Kale. Giving a yeah in the chat. Oh, all the yeahs are coming in hot and heavy now. Went to high school with Kale and elementary school.
Cool.
I've known him since I was a child. And he was a child too, actually, at that point as well. We were both children. Okay.
My forehead is so shiny here.
Sheridan, I don't know where Quinn is. You can message him independently of me. It's also only 6 p.m. there. Maybe he's still at work because he is a medical doctor. Okay. Getting ready to get started. I'm supposed to message Claire as well. I haven't seen Claire yet, so make sure she knows as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then if we need to repeat any songs, then we'll do that. Mr. Baker said the F word. What a hypocrite. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna get started. Can you bring up the questions? I sound like
I can. Please give me a second. You're blocking the. Okay, sure.
Okay, go to the other word. Yeah, no, the other one.
I can't see where I'm going because you're
okay. Sorry.
in my way.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this one.
Yes, that one. Thank you. Okay.
Quinn,
so
it has entered the chat.
The format for today is that we are going to be doing. We have 6 rounds of questions for you, each one containing 10 questions. So we'll do 2 rounds and then a break, and then 2 rounds and a break, then 2 rounds and a break. Make sure you keep track of your score for every round, because at the end, I'm going to have everyone fill out this Google form where you can say how many points you earned, and we'll use that to determine the winners. The 4th round today is going to be our special round that was prepared by last day's winners, Monday. Not last year. Monday was not last year. It feels like last year, but it was 3 days ago. They've prepared a round, and that's going to be the 4th round today. Third round will be that's 3. Third round will be like our music performance round. And then you'll get the hang of it. So again, just keep track of your scores through it. So we're going to get started with round number 1, which is general trivia. Here it comes. Question number 1. In 2012, Julia Gillard delivered what is now known as the misogyny speech in her response to her opposition's sexist comments. Gillard was the Prime Minister of what country? Butter has been social distancing.
She's actually hasn't seen anyone in months, so.
Yeah, she sees only us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's not popular.
I'm probably her greatest liability at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. David is pretty isolated too.
Here comes question number 1 again. In 2012, Julia Gillard delivered what is now known as the misogyny speech in response to her opposition's sexist comments. Gillard was the Prime Minister of what country?
Man, should have brought a beer.
You can get a beer.
No, I'm gonna get a beer.
Yeah, you're allowed to drink this. Okay, that's question number 1. Question number 2. So again, I'll read the first 10 questions, then the answers, and then keep track of your score. Okay, question number 2. What long-running TV show is produced by Gracie Films, with their logo appearing after every episode? Quinn, if she were messed up, would she look this happy? I don't think so. Can everyone just send out the link personally to whoever else you know? She's naturally thin. She has a nice thin physique, but she's bulbous at the bottom. She's got a big booty, yeah. Okay, question number 2 again. What long-running TV show is produced by Gracie Films, with their logo appearing at the end of every episode? So again, we'll read the first 10 questions and then read the answers for you to mark. Keep track of your score, because I'm going to ask you to submit it electronically at the end of the day today. Okay, here comes question number 3 of round 1. What historical region gets its name from the Greek for land between rivers? Should make sure Kate has this. Okay. Question number 3. Do you want to read the next one? It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
You just read 3?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4. What teenager took home the 2019 Lou Marsh Trophy as Canada's top athlete? Question 4 again. What teenager took home the 2019 Lou Marsh Trophy as Canada's top athlete?
I decided to keep with Terrence's tradition of having the sports question as the 4th one. So yeah.
Is that his thing?
4. Yeah, it's always question number 4.
Like, never noticed.
Question.
Because I like zone out when it's sports.
Okay. We get it. You don't like sports. Mario actually canceled the NBA. Who would have thought?
Yeah. It's just a personal decision. Oh.
Moving on to question number 5 of round 1.
Computer's falling asleep.
General trivia.
Question 5, yes.
What video game company caused controversy in 2019 when they suspended Hearthstone player Blitzchung for supporting the Hong Kong protest? Give you some time to think about it while we swaddle our child. Butter could use a haircut, maybe. She's getting pretty long in the hair.
This has always been this length. You want to take like a pair of scissors to it? Or?
I don't know.
Seems dangerous. Awesome. I don't really know where the hair begins and the squash.
Question number 5 again. What video game company caused controversy in 2019 when they suspended Hearthstone player Blitzchung for supporting the Hong Kong protest? Don't worry, we're going to repeat every question twice.
Okay, moving on to question 6. In grammar, what part of speech are the words and? How the heck? What?
I was trying to write and next to the word and.
And.
Or.
And or? Question mark?
No, like what? Like these are words.
You're going to have to say this one.
And or are both words that exist in the English language. What part of speech are the words and or?
And or. Okay. As you could say, as well as or.
Yeah. Yes. So I'll read it again. In grammar, what part of speech are the words and in addition to the word or? And here I'm going to ask you to be as specific as possible. So question number 6 again. In grammar, what part of speech are the words and or? And be as specific as possible. Coming at you with a little grammar question.
It makes more sense when I hear it, but written like that, it's like...
Yeah, you're seeing these questions for the first time.
Yeah.
Because Mario is out at work today, because she is...
I still have to work.
Yeah, very brave of her. So, shout out to anyone who is still... has to go into work.
Okay, question number 7. What is the only marsupial that is native to Canada? Is there a bonus point for a musical answer? What?
I don't think so. I don't know what he means. Yeah, just read it again. Question 7.
Okay, question 7. What is the only marsupial that is native to Canada? Should we give Butter some beer?
Yeah, sound off in the chat.
Should we feed Butter
Should we give Butter some beer? Yay or nay? There's Butter. There's the beer. Should we give it to her? Okay. How old is she? She's like
she was born on
5
Halloween
months?
Haunt.
Yeah,
right?
she was born immediately before I went to Halloween Haunt. So she's like, I don't know, 5 months old? Okay. Question number 8 of round 1. In geometry, what is the term for a line segment that connects 2 points on a circle? Oh, butterbeer. That's a funny little joke.
Butterbeer.
Question number 8 again. In geometry, what is the term for a line segment that connects 2 points on a circle?
Butter's like 18 months in squash years.
Yeah,
I think.
I think so. Yeah, the ratio
Something
is
like that.
18/5.
What was question 7? We will repeat the questions.
Yeah, at the end, if you have
Hold your
any.
horses.
Okay, we're on to question number 9 now. Question 9. My dad has children, so listen to him. Who is Goo Goo Bajoo's dad? I don't even know who Goo Goo Bajoo is.
Still don't know who Goo Goo Bajoo is.
Okay. Question number 9. What popular meme format features a picture of Quenlin Blackwell crying beside a picture of reality TV star Ms. Juicy watching TV? Description acceptable on this one. You don't need to know the accepted name for this meme format. Here comes question number 9 again. What popular meme format features a picture of Quenlin Blackwell crying beside a picture of reality TV star Ms. Juicy watching TV? Meme question for you. Why are you wiggling that?
Because I want to put it on the other computer.
Okay. Sorry, yeah.
For controls purposes.
Okay.
So we keep it going.
All right, and we've reached question number 10, final question of round 1. Maria, do you want to go ahead?
Question number 10. What 2019 chart topping single samples My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music?
Do you want to read that one again?
Okay. What 2019 chart topping single samples My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music? I have a lot of Sound of Music related things in trivia recently. But you've never seen the movie.
I've seen most of it. I watched it with Claire's sister one time.
Okay.
And we watched.
And what happens in it?
I don't know. I didn't realize that the song "What Should We Do with a Problem Like Maria?" Or wait, what was it? What's the question? How do you solve a problem like Maria? I thought it meant like, how do you solve a problem in the manner in which Maria solves problems? Like Maria's a really good problem solver.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought it meant.
That makes sense.
But it did not mean that. Okay, sound off in the chat with whichever questions you want repeated. That's the end of question 10. So just say whatever questions you want repeated. Quinn is private messaging me to explain Mr. Baker's cultural references. Okay, any other questions you want repeated?
I don't know why Quinn.
What river does he mean?
I don't know.
Like the river of Styx? Should I dip her in the river of Styx? Except not this top part. Okay, question number 3 again. What historical region gets its name from the Greek for land between rivers?
Butter wants some of that. Can you give her some, please?
Yes. I'm a responsible squash father. I'm going to feed her her favorite beer. Question number 7 again. What is the only marsupial that is native to Canada? And question number 9. Oh, Maddie remembers it now. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, it's about the meme.
Ms. Juicy.
What meme has Ms. Juicy in it? Okay. So take some time, discuss with your team, and then once there's a sufficient number of yeahs in the chat, we'll take up the answers to round 1. That's okay. Thanks for coming, Eva. Lots of love sent your way. If I could turn back time.
Are we doing round 2 after this?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. I can read this one if you want.
Just take my job as scroller very seriously.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be asked to fill out a Google form at the end to submit your scores. So just keep track of your score for every round. Looks like we have enough yeahs in the chat. So here come the answers for round 1. Can you scroll back up to the answers?
I can.
Okay. Julia Gillard delivered her misogyny speech in 2012. Gillard was the Prime Minister of Australia. Question 2. What long-running TV show is produced by Gracie Films? That is The Simpsons. And their logo is the thing at the end where like the woman goes like shh in a movie theater. That little animated thing. Question 3. What historical region gets its name from the Greek for land between rivers? That is Mesopotamia. Yeah. I asked you that earlier today.
Yeah. What did I say? Delta or something?
Yeah, you
first?
said Delta.
But when you say Mesopotamia, it makes a lot of sense.
Question number 4. What team took home the 2019 Lou Marsh Trophy as Canada's top athlete? That was teen tennis star Bianca Andreescu. Question 5. What video game company caused controversy in 2019 when they suspended Blitzchung for supporting Hong Kong? That is Blizzard. Blizzard, manufacturers of the game Hearthstone. In grammar, what part of speech are the words and or? I asked you to be as specific as possible. So if you said conjunction, you get 1 point. If you said coordinating conjunction, you get 2 points. So this one you can earn a bonus point. So if you said conjunction, you get 1 point. If you said coordinating conjunction, you get 2 points. Question 7. What is the only marsupial that is native to Canada? That is the possum. Possum. Do you want to tell your possum story?
Oh, well, it's kind of your story as well, but David recently saw a possum, and this morning when I was driving to work, I saw it dead.
Possum. So we're concerned it was the same possum.
Yeah, it might have been the same possum.
Yikes. Question 8. In geometry, what's the term for a line segment that connects 2 points on a circle? That is a chord. Chord. Question number 9. What popular meme format features Quenlin Blackwell crying? She's crying and she's going like this. And then reality star Ms. Juicy is under her blanket like this. And it is me explaining to my mom is the generally accepted name for it. But if you have any
looking this up
description of like, you've seen that before. If you have any description that is like me explaining to my mom, anything, if you describe it accurately, look up what it looks like.
Before you all go searching, this is the meme format that we are referring to.
Diameter is a specific type of chord. If it's a chord that goes through the center of the circle, then it's a diameter. But this one was looking for the more general answer of a line segment. I guess I didn't say any 2 points, so whatever. If you said diameter, that's fine. Question 10. What chart-topping single samples My Favorite Things? That is 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. I said a line segment. Generally in math, line is understood to be a straight line. Otherwise, it would be an arc.
Thanks for that love, Dread.
Okay.
Wow, Goo Goo Bajou, whoever that is doing very well.
Yeah.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, so write down your scores,
Round
and at the end,
2.
you're going to be asked to submit all of your scores into a sheet. Okay, round 2 is a before and after round, which is a popular category on the TV show Jeopardy. Before and after.
Yes.
Before and after. So every answer will be 2 parts, and the middle will be a word that fits in both parts. You've probably heard some of these before. For example, Lumiere, Cogsworth, and Mrs. Potts don't sleep until they get to Brooklyn. Those 3 characters are all from the movie Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, Claire. It was
Seven Rings. Yeah. And the song Don't Sleep Till Brooklyn is by the Beastie Boys. So the answer we'd be looking for this one is Beauty and the Beastie Boys. Okay, makes sense. So again, all the answers will have 2 parts, but the middle part overlaps before and after round. Okay, give me a quick yeah in the chat to know you're ready for round 2, and then I'll get started.
Look how smart Butter looks.
She does. She
looks like a little bookworm.
She does look a bit like a worm in general.
A little bit, but her butt's bigger.
Yeah, I guess she has a big butt.
Big butt.
Maybe she has a cloaca.
Ew. I would not want a child with a cloaca. That's disgusting.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's difficult times we're living in.
It doesn't make cloacas okay. Okay. I think they're good.
Okay.
Except for Meek-tastic, who just called you a nerd.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Question 1 of before and after round. Old Western movie star has his number 99 retired.
Oops.
Question 1 again. Old Western movie star has his number 99 retired. And remember, this is a before and after round. Did I read the second one?
Yep.
Well, I guess wait a second.
Oh, Jeff Baker needed the answers to
the
question.
But look at all his children just sounding off with the answers in the chat.
All right. Fudge.
Okay, I think we're back.
Okay, we're good? Okay. Sorry, sometimes the internet just cuts out. Okay. Question number 2. The Fresh Prince starts manufacturing his own guns.
Here's the thing, Jamie, is the denominator literally does not matter. So I only care about what score you got. I don't care what it's out of particularly.
I guess, yeah. Is it out of 11?
I mean, you could have gotten 11.
Or was it
11.
A bonus? Maybe
yeah,
we should make it a bonus to say connecting conjunctions or whatever it was. I already forgot the answer. Okay, question 2 of round 2, repeated. The Fresh Prince starts manufacturing his own guns.
Yeah, also the points don't really matter in general in this.
I mean, does anything matter?
No, maybe that's a bleak way to look at it, but yeah.
Okay. You ready with question 3?
Jordan's a mathematician, so I trust Jordan's approach. Okay, question 3, before and after. Belts out Bodak Yellow while eating a 3-topping sandwich.
Jam jars, they matter so much.
I think maybe Butter should go
Fine,
down
just
for
say
her
that it's out of 10, but you can get more than 10. Make it a bonus to say connecting.
Okay, fine.
I think that's better. Alex is locked in.
Okay, question 3 again. Belt out Bodak Yellow while eating a 3-topping sandwich. Yeah, there's a bit of a lag. Like 20 seconds maybe.
Yeah. Okay, question 4. Juvenile delinquents are sent to dig holes at a popular tourist destination in Banff National Park. Repeating question 4 again. Juvenile delinquents are sent to dig holes at a popular tourist destination in Banff National Park. It's about leg tread.
Mm-hmm. Quinn says slow down.
Oh, sorry. Shall I repeat question 4 again?
Yeah, I guess you
Am I just talking fast?
Yeah.
Juvenile delinquents
okay, now you're
are
just
sent
teasing
to
him.
dig holes at a popular tourist destination in Banff National Park.
Yeah, give them some time.
Okay. Okay. We're all thinking about it.
What?
We're all thinking about it.
I don't know.
I'm not thinking about it. Do 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 do.
Yeah, give them some. These ones are like require some thought.
Yeah, it's true. I wouldn't know these. We
I
should
wrote
get. Can we
these.
get like a jingle like Jeopardy does?
What?
Just like a little song that we play between questions to help pace us.
I guess so. I guess we could do that. We also pace ourselves by everyone remembering to take a sip of beer between
Okay,
every
so
question.
between every question, you and I both need to take a sip of beer.
We're gonna be drunk by the end of this.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
fine with me.
Okay.
All right.
Question 5. Before and after round. Reginald Kenneth Dwight and Henry Duschendorf Jr. form a musical supergroup using their stage names. I'll have to repeat it again.
Well,
Here comes question 5 again. Reginald Kenneth Dwight and Henry Duschendorf Jr. form a musical supergroup using their stage names. Butter's hiding a bit now. Maybe Butter should go to her nap time.
trying to include her.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
doesn't get like an education anymore because she's kept at home.
Yeah, she didn't get to go to school today.
So,
But it would have been March break anyway.
yeah, well, she's not going to be going back to school anytime soon, so she might as well learn now.
That's true. Butter was supposed to be on a cruise this week. We were going to send her down to the Caribbean.
Yeah, but it got canceled, which
Yeah.
means we're stuck with her.
Exactly.
What question did you just read?
5. You can go
Okay.
on to 6.
We're going to move on to question 6. I'm going to say it slowly.
You don't have to say it slowly. Just pause.
Question 6. Treat others as you want to be treated. Finally gets a porn adaptation.
Yeah, just like pause longer in between your rereads of it so that they have more time to
Okay,
think
digest.
think their little brains through it. Not little brains, you all have big brains. Well, I'm not a phrenologist, so I don't know who has a big brain and who doesn't. I do
No
know
problem.
who has a gifty brain, though. Okay, go ahead with 6.
Repeat of question 6. Treat others as you want to be treated. Finally gets a porn adaptation.
Would you have known this one?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not really good at this whole before and after thing. Like when you were explaining it to me in the car, I was one, tired and not listening very closely.
Yeah, because
And
we had just
two,
gone to
I
the
just like to be
plumbing supply store.
Oh yeah. We made a very late night run.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 7. Before and after. Dunder Mifflin's boss has to defeat his girlfriend's 7 evil exes.
Oh, I watched that movie. But that's
You're
not
not
a hint.
supposed to even reference that there's a movie involved.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a movie.
Question number 7 again. Dunder Mifflin's boss has to defeat his girlfriend's 7 evil exes.
Eye is super itchy. Kind of. Yes, it was not clear already.
Do you want to do number 8?
Yep. Question number 8. Madonna worked a deal with Richard Branson to go to space.
Butter makes like a kind of hollow sound when I tap on her.
Okay, question 8.
Mhm.
Repeated. Madonna works a deal with Richard Branson to go to space.
Would you go to space?
I don't think so.
What are your main deterrent?
Just seems like a waste of energy.
Okay.
I don't know. There's like the whole argument as like scientific exploration in space like fixes problems here, but like we have a lot of problems here. And yeah.
So you don't want to escape our problems?
Yeah, I think maybe we should be spending money on the problems we have at sea level.
All right. Question number 9, before and after round. Athletes at the University of Notre Dame don't have enough root vegetables to eat. Question 9, one more time.
I'm having beer for dinner.
Yeah,
also
me
had
too.
a banana.
Me too. Question 9 again. Athletes at the University of Notre Dame don't have enough root vegetables to eat. Michael, what are some of your 99 problems? I'm curious now.
Let me try and guess what Michael's problems
Yeah,
might
let's
be.
see if we can guess all of his problems.
Cooking raw meat. I know that's a problem that you have.
Yeah, he's definitely afraid of cooking raw meat.
You might be afraid of your car not starting in the cold.
One time my dad's car had like an animal in the engine and it cooked it and smelled bad, but I didn't really smell it, but Michael smelled it.
David has absolutely no sense of smell, guys.
Hey, don't tell everyone that. Okay, do you want to read 10?
Barely smell bacon cooking. Question 10.
Mm-hmm.
On TLC's latest show, Duggar family face a global pandemic together.
I accidentally deleted the word the Duggar family.
The Duggar family face a global pandemic together. Let's just fix that. Yeah, David is probably one of Michael's problems.
Hey, what is this? Bully me day?
Bully David day.
National bully.
You're one of my problems.
What?
Just kidding.
No, I am aware that I'm one of your problems.
You're a solution.
Okay.
Melissa is also nose blind.
Question 10 again. On TLC's latest show, the Duggar family face a global pandemic together. That is the end of round 2. So fire off in the chat if there's any questions you need repeated. Actually, for this round, it's quick enough to just read them all again. I'll just read them all again.
You want to do it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to read them all again. So here they come. Question 1. Old Western movie star has his number 99 retired. Number 2. The Fresh Prince starts manufacturing his own guns. Number 3. Belts out Bodak Yellow while eating a 3-topping sandwich. Question 4. Juvenile delinquents are sent to dig holes at a popular tourist destination in Banff National Park. Question 5. Reginald Kenneth Dwight and Henry Duschendorf Jr. form a musical supergroup using their stage names. Question number 6. Treat Others as You Want to Be Treated finally gets a porn adaptation. Question 7. Dunder Mifflin's boss has to defeat his girlfriend's 7 evil exes. Question 8. Madonna works a deal with Richard Branson to go to space. Question 9. Athletes at the University of Notre Dame don't have enough root vegetables to eat. And question 10. On TLC's latest show, the Duggar family face a global pandemic together. All right. Give you some time to confirm your answers and sound off with a yeah in the chat when you're ready. And make sure you keep score for the round.
That good?
Mm-hmm. Also, if anyone figures out who Goo Boo Badoo is, can you please sound off in the chat with who that is? I have no idea who that is. Gudu Banu.
I can write like a jingle for us.
Yeah.
The thinking song.
Yeah. Oh, Gudu Dadu is Quinn's dad.
Oh, I met Quinn's dad once.
Oh yeah, in the vestibule.
No, I think that was Quinn and Sheridan.
Do you want to tell the story of the time you met Quinn and
I
Sheridan?
love that story so much.
I just love your telling of it.
No, we'll tell it a different time.
Okay.
Can you wave your...
Wave my hands. Okay. Oh wait, I need the answers.
Oh shit. Okay, whoops.
Okay, here come the answers for round 2, before and after. Old Western movie star has his number 99 retired. That is John Wayne Gretzky, not to be confused with John Wayne Gacy. Question 2. The Fresh Prince starts manufacturing his own guns. Will Smith and Wesson. Will Smith and Wesson. No, it's 1 point for each. You need to have both parts correct to get the point. Question number 3. Belt out Bodak Yellow while eating a 3-topping sandwich. That's Cardi BLT. Cardi BLT.
Is it 2 points for each?
No, it's 1
It's
point
just
for
1
each.
point for
I just
each.
said. 1 point for each. You need to have both parts correct. Question 4. Juvenile delinquents are sent to dig holes at a popular tourist destination in Banff National Park. That is referencing the book/movie Holes, where they go to Camp Green Lake, Lake Louise. Camp Green Lake Louise. Question 5. Reginald Kenneth Dwight and Henry Duschendorf Jr. form a musical supergroup using their stage names. That is Elton John Denver. Elton John Denver. Treat Others as You Want to Be Treated finally gets a porn adaptation. The first part is the golden rule, and the rule of the internet that everything that exists has a porn version is called Rule 34. So the answer is Golden Rule 34. Golden Rule 34. Dunder Mifflin's question 7. Dunder Mifflin's boss has to defeat his girlfriend's 7 evil exes. That's Michael Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Question 8. Madonna works a deal with Richard Branson to go to space. Like a Virgin Galactic. Richard Branson runs a space company called Virgin Galactic. Like a Virgin Galactic. Athlete number 9. Athletes at the University of Notre Dame don't have enough root vegetables to eat. That is Fighting Irish Potato Famine. Fighting Irish is the University of Notre Dame athletes, so the answer is Fighting Irish Potato Famine. And finally, the only topical one of the day, on TLC's latest show, the Duggar family face a global pandemic together. That is COVID-19 Kids and Counting.
I like that one too. COVID-19.
I think she's
Kids and
referencing
Counting.
the previous one.
Oh.
Okay,
Or
so
the Fighting Irish. That's good too.
give yourselves a score out of, I guess it's out of 10.
It's out of 10.
Give yourselves a score out of 10. And sound off with a break. Yeah, Claire, that's a creative answer. I'll give you that one. How long is the break? The break is long enough for everyone to practice personal hygiene. So can everyone go wash their hands? Let's take a hand
I
washing
don't think
break.
they've gone anywhere though.
I know, but it's still better to
Just, like, good
practice like an
practice?
abundance of caution.
Sure. I like Love Tread. It's
Yeah.
good. That's a good story.
Yes, Lug Tread. I don't know. I think I like it.
I like Love Tread. It's like super popular in Ottawa. It's like their go-to, apparently.
So if you're in Ottawa picking up Josie, you should get yourself some Lug Tread.
But then, like, so when I ordered Lug Tread in Ottawa, they're like, "Oh, do you really just want a Lug Tread?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, that's kind of like for me, it's no like Mill Street Organic, but they're like, oh, I don't know. Here, everyone orders a lug tread. I'm like, okay, cool. So then I ordered a Mill Street Organic.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Quinn's muting us. That's fine.
That's fine. Okay, everyone go take a quick hand washing break. Then we'll be back in like 2 minutes for our music and performance round. Oh, that's why Quinn wants me to wait. All right. We're almost back.
I washed some dishes.
Welcome back, everyone. Give us a yeah in the chat so we know that you're back.
Wild Jesters.
Hi, David.
Hello.
He's very nice.
Wait, where's Katie today?
I saw Katie in the chat earlier.
Oh, really? Okay.
Everyone,
Hi, Leah.
give us a yeah in the chat. Meeting was
Admittedly, as wonderful
Pumpkin
as your
loaf.
trivia is, I do miss Trivia Mondays.
Can you scroll down?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I miss it too. Oh, Katie's here.
Hi, Katie.
Quinn wants us to make gestures when we're back.
To move this. Maybe I could like move it like this.
No, I can do it like this.
Okay.
Okay. So welcome back. This is round number 3. This is our performance round. So we're going to do 5 songs and then 5 acting moments.
What?
So the acting moments, the second part.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about this, but you're going to be acting.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So there's first one. We're just going to play the song, and then we're going to ask the question after the song. So we are back. Here is.
Should you say the question before?
No,
I play?
I'm not going to.
No. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we'll just go into it.
Just a big. Whoever wasn't here last week, I literally just learned how to play ukulele, so I'm not actually good, but bear with us. Okay. Are you gonna sing this?
I'll sing the second part, right?
Okay. You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Okay, the question is, in this song by One Direction, at this point in the song, only 2 of the members of One Direction have sang. For 1 point each, so this is a 2-point question, which 2 members of One Direction have sung so far in this song? And it's just first name is fine. You don't need to know the last names. So again, the question is, at that point in the song, What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction, which 2 members of One Direction have done the singing? Should we go to the next one?
Yep.
Wait.
Should we wait? Quinn said something about waiting.
I hope Quinn heard it. Oh well.
This is the hardest question ever. You're correct.
One Direction is a very popular band.
Okay, everyone good? We're going to go on to question number 2.
Oh, I completely forgot. Quinn asked me to learn Schism by Tool, but I did not learn it. Yeah. What's that chord again? Oh, wait. So this is question 2. You just have to answer who is this song originally by. So just name the artist for this song. It's worth 1 point. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? Moves me around, and worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still. Bye, Quinn.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. Okay, we'll sing that one again. You just have to ID who this one's by. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down? Mess me around, and worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still. We chose that song because it has the word butter in it, which is a reference to our squash.
Our
butter.
child.
Here she is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she was almost suffocating. All right.
Okay.
Question number 3. We're going to play you a bit of a song. You just have to say, what country is this singer from? So question 3, what country is this singer from?
I was scared of dentists and dogs.
I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations.
All my
Friends are turning green.
You're the magician's assistant in my dream.
Oh, when they come unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. Yep. So
Okay.
you just have to say, what country is that musician from? What country is that musician from? Don't hold butter and I'll uke this one. Okay. Question number 4 is a complete the lyrics one.
Yes.
So for this one, we're going to sing. It's like the song, the game show, Don't Forget the Lyrics, hosted by Wayne Brady. So I'm going to sing up to a certain point, and then you have to fill in whatever number of words we tell you afterwards. Okay. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. About the distance, I'm right there if you get lonely. What are the next 5 lyrics to that song? You have to get the next 5 words to that song.
Yes, I'm burping butter.
My deepest, darkest middle school story. I don't know what.
You sounded a lot better when we were practicing.
Yeah, but we drank a little bit of that beer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. What are the next 5 lyrics?
David is very scared that I'm going to sing the next lyrics because when we were practicing, I did most of the time.
Only like 60%.
Yeah. That is David did choke out of.
Let's just say that.
No, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I know
Okay.
the story.
Yeah, we sang it very out of key the first time. Whatever.
So sorry.
Okay, and this
We
last
are
one.
not professionals.
This last one, just a song that Maria likes. Just say who it's by.
The
This
artist.
last one, who's the artist? Yeah, I mean like the next 5 words. Yeah, next 5 words.
Did your video burp? Don't you worry there, my honey. We might not have any money, but we've got our love to pay the bills.
Maybe I think you're cute and funny. Maybe I wanna do what bunnies do if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Let's get rich and buy our parents homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters, teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, and everybody look like ants. Way up there, you and I, you and I. Who's that last song by? And that brings us to the end of our music round. But that's only 5 questions, although one of them was worth 2 points. So to round out our round, to make it 10 questions, we have a special acting round for you, where Mark and I will be performing
I'm not
these
excited.
pieces of plays, and you have to say who they're from, because we want to keep things very highbrow and intellectual. So we are going to perform 5 passages from Shakespearean plays, and you just have to ID which Shakespeare play each one is from. We'll do each one twice,
Is this not listening?
and we're going to cast gender blind. So you'll hear each of us read each one once. Can you put it back up on the main screen?
Yes, I can.
Thanks. Okay, so here is acting 1. You just need to say which Shakespearean play this is from. All that glisters is not gold. Often you heard that told. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Have you been as wise as bold? Young in limbs and judgment old, your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare ye well, your suit is cold. Okay, now you read it. We didn't practice this either. You read the same one, and then they have to say what plays from. Each one we're doing it twice with each of us, so they can feel what it's like, you know, in each of our.
Is that correct? Is it glisters?
Yes.
Okay.
Glisters.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Had you been as wise as bold, young in limbs, in judgment old, your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare you well, your suit is cold.
Okay, so just say which play that's from, which Shakespeare play. Okay, can you go on to the next one?
This one?
No, I'll do this one. Okay, number 2 of this acting round. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss I die. Which Shakespeare play is that from? You can do it too.
Okay, here's my try. Here's to my love, O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with a kiss I die.
Well,
Yep, sounds about right.
third acting one, here it comes. Our most loaf for. Number 3. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts.
We got some parts yesterday
What parts?
at the plumbing supply.
I did get parts at the plumbing supply store.
I sat in the car in the parking lot.
Yeah, David was not enthralled to be taken shopping for like plumbing supplies.
Okay.
He was not excited.
Number 4 of this performance round. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Okay, repeat. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Might be Butter's diaper.
My favorite. Yeah, we should send Butter to live with her aunt in Denmark.
She does not have an aunt in Denmark.
I know, that was the plan. But she doesn't know that. Don't tell her.
How dark.
Okay.
I love
Final one of the Shakespeare round. Thank you for everyone for being so highbrow with us. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt, toe of frog, bull of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindworm sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble.
Okay.
Yeah, you
My
can do it
turn.
again. Yeah.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble.
All right. Is Waiting for Godot by Shakespeare? I forget. I don't really know
think
the
so.
theater. I think it's by Beckett.
Waiting for...
All right. Can you do 6 and 8 again? Yes. So 6 being the first acting one. Okay. We're only going to do one of us for each one, so maybe I'll do 6 and you do 8.
Sure.
Here's number 6 again. All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many a man is about.
Slam poetry. Macbeth.
Why?
Double.
That's not even the one that they want you to read.
Oh, whoops.
So you didn't even.
Oh, I
spoil
didn't
it.
say anything. Wait, which one did they want me to read?
Number 8.
Which
It's this one.
There's no number.
This one.
Okay. All the war stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. That was question 8.
Can you do 6 again? It was frozen? Okay. Here's 6 again, really quickly. All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Had you been as wide as bold, young in limbs and judgment old, your answer had not been inscrolled. Fare you well, your suit is cold. That was number 6 again. Maybe it was frozen for a bit. Is it unfrozen?
There are
There were only 5
5
songs.
songs.
I don't want to do 5 songs again. Okay, so question 3 was essentially boiled down to the song Riptide. What country is that singer from? Anyway, yeah, I don't want to go through 3, 4, and 5 all over again. So just give a yeah if you're ready to hear the answers to the performance round. Maybe we're frozen. I don't know. I'm going to plug it back in for a bit. Okay. Question 1. In the song What Makes You Beautiful, which 2 singers in One Direction sing that first part? First is Liam Payne, and the second is Harry Styles. So if you had Liam and Harry, give yourself 2 points. If you had one of them, give yourself 1 point. That one you could earn up to 2 points. Question number 2, who sings the song Build Me Up Buttercup? That is The Foundations. The Foundations sing the song Build Me Up Buttercup. Question 3, the song Riptide is by Vance Joy, and he is from Australia, is the answer again. Australia. Question number 4, complete the lyrics. The next 5 words, what were the actual, where did we stop again? I'm right here if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Those are the 5 words. Give this song another listen. Those are the 5 words you're looking for. You have to have them all exactly correct in that exact order. Give this song another listen. Okay, so can you scroll down a bit?
Yeah, we love Australia.
Yeah, that all that glisters is not gold speech is from Merchant of Venice. That's the name of that Shakespeare play, The Merchant of Venice. The one about thy drugs being quick, number 7, that is by Romeo and Juliet. Thy drugs are quick. All the World's, number 8, All the World's a Stage is from the play As You Like It. All the World's a Stage is from As You Like It. Maybe it froze on number 5. The answer is Ingrid Michaelson for number 5. Number 5, the answer is Ingrid Michaelson. Question number 9. Question 9, can you scroll down? Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. That is from Hamlet. Hamlet. And then question number 10, double, double, toil and trouble. That is the witch's little spell from Macbeth, which I wasn't supposed to say, but I said it anyway. Macbeth.
We're not allowed to say Macbeth?
No, it's bad luck to say it when you're performing. 11 then.
An Animal Crossing hamster named Hamlet. Damn.
Yeah. Michael, can you share that? He only got 5 correct, and he's sad because he's a gifty brain, and he only got 5.
Well, sorry. Moving on to round 5?
No, round 4.
Round 4, sorry.
It's in the other tab.
Oh, right. This is the...
Yeah. Round 4 is a special bonus round. So how it works is whichever team got last place. Oh, sorry. For Michael, I said, can you share that link to the Hamtaro thing you sent me? Okay. Round 4 is based on a theme chosen by on Monday's last place team. So last place on Monday was Leah's team. So they got to choose the theme that the first place team had to write 10 questions about. So they chose the theme movies with a G rating. And Alex and Jamie and Anjo and Jordan have written 10 questions about that category. Movies with a G rating. Some of their questions are theme is movies with a G rating. Question 1 of round 4. The motion picture content rating system changes across the globe. However, there is one city in the world that has its own scale. Which city has its own independent rating system? Frozen again.
Frozen 2.
Yeah, so it's very, very difficult to win 2 weeks in a row. Okay, question number 1 again, because it sounds like it was Frozen. The motion picture content rating system changes across the globe. However, there's one city that has its own scale. Which city hosts its own independent rating system?
Man, everything's frozen.
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Enjoy the bathroom. Okay, question number 2 of this theme round. In their quest to find Nemo in the 2003 film Finding Nemo, Nemo's dad Marlin and Dory must travel to an Australian dentist's office located at this address. So we're looking for the address of this dentist's office. So question 2 again in the category of G-rated movies. In their quest to find Nemo in the 2003 film Finding Nemo, Nemo's dad, Marlin, and Dory must travel to an Australian dentist's office located at this address. All right, question number 3 of this round 4. In the 2010s, less than 30 feature films had a content rating of G. Presumably, I guess the films were rated PG. I'm not sure. Franchise, they mean it has to have at least 3 or more movies in it. Had 2 G-rated films released in the 2010s. So what? Not Toy Story. Okay. Repeat of question 3. I don't know. Okay. I can post questions in the chat, I guess. All right. Moving on to question number 4. Question number 4. The themes in this 2001 G-rated film starring Anne Hathaway have been frequently compared to George Bernard Shaw's 1913 play Pygmalion. One reviewer called it one of several makeover dramas inspired by the play. Question 4 again. The themes in this 2001 G-rated film starring Anne Hathaway have been frequently compared to George Bernard Shaw's 1913 play Pygmalion, with one reviewer calling it one of several makeover dramas inspired by the play. Question number 5 now. Here it comes. Question 5. The Motion Picture Association of America, MPAA, film rating system was first introduced in 1968. This same year was the last time in the history of the Academy Awards that a G-rated film won Best Picture. This British musical drama was based on a novel by Charles Dickens. That was question number 5. I'll post it in the chat again. Copy them all into the chat because it takes a long time. The first ever animated sequel made by Disney, this movie is also in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the first complete. Is it unfrozen? Can you in the chat? What are you reading about?
Nothing.
Okay, question 6 again. Released in 1990 as the first ever animated sequel made by Disney, this movie is also in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the first completely digital feature film.
Not ready, Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh yeah, maybe that too.
Or like ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, ketchup and mustard is a good name for
I'm a
it.
beautiful ketchup.
Yes. Question number, this one.
She sees it.
Where? I don't know. Question number 7. In the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, children are mutilated in a variety of ways for comedic effect. Each of these closely resembles the events described in Roald Dahl's book describing the story, except for one character. Which child's demise was changed from a mishap in the nut sorting room to a confrontation with golden geese and their eggs? It's an essay of a question. Let's put that in the chat, I guess. So the chat only lets me post like 200 characters at a time, so that's why these are coming as just like sections. All right, there's question number 7. In the 1971 movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, children are mutilated in a variety of ways played for comedic effect. Each of these closely resembles the events described in Roald Dahl's book describing the story, except for one character. Which child's demise was changed from a mishap in the nut sorting room to a confrontation with golden geese and their eggs? Question number 8. This is question 8. Oh, it's better now. Okay. Unfortunately, Jamie's favorite movie, Shrek, isn't G-rated, but it does reference G-rated movies. After crossing a rickety bridge of boiling lake lava, Shrek pats Donkey in the head, saying, "That'll do, Donkey, that'll do," referencing this 1995 G-rated movie. So they're looking for what movie is referenced when Shrek says, "That'll do, Donkey, that'll do." What 1995 movie is he referencing? Hey, don't. I look like a TV. Can you put the questions on there?
Yes, I can.
That was question 8. And now on to question number 9. There's only one franchise with more than one movie in IMDb's top 10 G-rated movies. And to everyone's surprise, it's not even a Disney franchise movie. With both movies coming out in the 1970s, which multimedia franchise holds this honor? It would have been racist to do Eddie Murphy's voice, so I'm not allowed. Question number 9 again. There's only one franchise with more than one movie in IMDb's top 10 G-rated movies. With both movies coming out in the 1970s, which multimedia franchise holds this honor? And the note is it's not a Disney franchise. Feel like it's better now? I'm not going to post in the chat. Okay, and final question of this G-rated movies round. In Land Before Time, this is question 10. In Land Before Time, Littlefoot endeavors to find the Great Valley with his group of friends while carrying this memento from his mother, inspired by modern sycamore trees. Okay, so I guess the question is just asking, what little keepsake, little knickknack does Littlefoot carry with him when he's mucking around in Land Before Time? I'll read it again as it was written. Question 10, one final time. In Land Before Time, Littlefoot endeavors to find the Great Valley with his group of friends while carrying this memento from his mother, which is inspired by modern sycamore trees.
I was like traumatized by that scene.
Which scene?
Land Before Time, where like the land splits open and he's like stuck on one side and his parents is on the other.
Oh yeah.
As like a 4-year-old, that was just too much.
It's a scary movie. I don't know
That's
why it's
scary.
considered for kids.
The ground opens up and then you can't
Yeah.
see your mom and dad anymore.
That's never happened to me, but I imagine that
It's
would
my
be scary.
greatest fear.
Cool. That's one of your 99 problems.
It's one of my 99 problems. You and
Oh, okay.
the
Can you say if you need any repeated in the chat? Do you need any repeated from 1 to 10? Thank you to Jamie, Anjo, Jordan, Rachel, and Alex
Thanks, guys.
for writing that round.
Well, IMDb says it's the number 2 G.
Number 9. Here's number 9 again. Only one franchise has more than one movie in IMDb's top 10 G-rated movies. It's not a Disney franchise. With both movies coming out in the 1970s, which multimedia franchise holds that honor? Thank you, Leah, and not just Leah, also your cousin, Jess, for coming up with that category. All right. Here come the answers for that round. Okay, so question number 1. What city has its own movie rating system? That is the city of Hong Kong. Question 2. What is the dentist's address in Finding Nemo? It is 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Question 3. What Disney Pixar franchise had 2 G-rated movies come out in the 2010s? That is the Cars franchise, with the movies Cars 2 and also Cars 3, which I did not see. Question 4, what Anne Hathaway movie is based on Pygmalion? That is The Princess Diaries. The Princess Diaries. Question 5, what Charles Dickens movie won Best Picture 1968? That is Oliver, with an exclamation mark after it, so it's really Oliver. I did not see Cars 3.
I don't think I've seen any of the Cars movies.
Question 6, 1990 first Disney animated sequel, first completely digital feature film. This is The Rescuers Down Under.
The
Rescuers Down Under. Yeah, why isn't it like Cars 3 so much? Question 7, something. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Which child? Veruca Salt. Veruca Salt has a confrontation with golden geese and their eggs. Question 8. When Shrek says, "That'll do, donkey, that'll do," he is referencing the movie Babe. Question 8, we're looking for Babe, which is about a pig. Question 9. What franchise has 2 movies in IMDb's top 10 G-rated movies? The franchise is called Peanuts. Peanuts. It has Charlie Brown in it, and etc. And finally, what knick-knack memento does Littlefoot carry with him in the Land Before Time? It is something called a tree star. Tree star is what we're looking for. Okay, give yourselves a score out of 10. Then we'll move on to our next round. Thank you again to our trivia writers for writing that. They were our winners on Monday. And our system essentially means that nobody's going to win twice in a row, which means we'll have a new champion today, which will be responsible for writing a set of questions for Monday's stream. Hope we sort out our internet issues before then. And whoever gets last place today will win a special prize of getting to choose the category for next week. Okay, that's the end of that round. And there's still 2 rounds left.
Damn,
This is a marathon of trivia. I don't know. I had a lot of free time. I wrote a lot of trivia. And also it takes longer when the stream freezes and stuff. Okay.
That's good.
All right.
I suspect that I'm going to have to plug in this laptop, actually. You agreed. I'm
Yeah.
going to die.
Okay, so we'll take a quick 30-second break or so. and then we'll get started with round number 5, which is general trivia. There's still 2 rounds left. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you have fine as well. And just as a little shout out, we're doing this trivia because one, it's like good to keep social and entertained and hang out with friends during this self-isolation period. But also it is a platform where we can, I'll give you 2 minutes, Quinn. It is a platform as well where we can advertise things. So with all of the stuff that's going on in the world, it's easy for us to all personally feel quite unsafe. But just remember that many of us, we are more or less physically safe at the time. But that's why it's important to think of people who might not be. So for example, my father for many years was a big supporter of the local women's shelter back in Kincardine. He donated lots of stuff to them every Christmas time. And it would be very difficult to be in like an abusive relationship at a time like this when you're trapped inside your home. So consider donating to something like a local women's and children's shelter. Or we make a lot of jokes about hoarding goods, but some people just, for financial reasons, are not able to do that. They do not have access to food and other basic necessities, even at the best of times. So also consider supporting your local food bank. As Jamie mentioned, if you are able to donate blood, it is, I've been told, safe to do so. So if you are able to donate blood, it's never too late to start. It is a good idea to do that as well. So again, consider making a donation, a contribution to your local food bank or your local women's shelter, or take the time, as Jamie is pointing out, to go donate some blood. Okay. I will clarify that though, that you should donate your own blood. I've made that mistake before in the past.
Whose blood did you donate? Mine?
I can't tell you. I don't know. I just had it lying around.
Okay.
Okay.
Round number 5.
You got to wave for Quinn.
Wave wildly.
Yeah, you can take the blood in jars.
Mason jars, particularly. Okay, round number 5.
This is general trivia.
General trivia.
Sorry, we should let everyone get back. So say a big yeah, quick yeah. Not a big yeah. Let's speed it up. So say a quick yeah in the chat if you're ready for round 5.
Boop, boop, boop. There are no yeahs coming through.
Well, there's a delay. Oh, now we're getting some yeahs.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Real quick yeahs in the chat. Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, just the letter Y is a good quick yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
Question number 1 of round 5. What kind of spirit is made by distilling wine?
Oh, look at all these beautiful yeahs we have coming through.
So many.
These are some nice looking yeahs in the chat.
Question number 1 again. What kind of spirit is made by distilling wine?
So you take the wine, then you distill it even further. It gets real potent.
Wine is not distilled.
Right. It's fermented. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm not a chemical engineer.
Sucks. Question number 2. You want to read this one?
Yeah, we can alternate. Question 2. Somebody mentioned last week that they wanted fine art questions. So here's an art question. Question number 2. What art and literary movement created in protest of World War I rejects artistic conventions in favor of nonsense and the illogical? You took art history. Would you know this one?
I think I would know this one, yes.
Okay.
Question number 3.
No.
Question 2.
Sorry. You're going way too fast.
Question number 2.
Quinn's going to get mad at you. Question number 2 again. What art and literary movement created in protest of World War I rejects artistic conventions in favor of nonsense and the illogical? Can I cut your hair?
No. Question number 3.
Yeah.
In what 2 modern-day countries would you find Rupert's Land, which existed from 1670 until 1870.
Yeah, Quinn, I guess art is for nerds, but also trivia in general is for nerds, so whatever.
You're in the right place.
Yeah. Quinn actually might be literally the biggest nerd I know. I don't know anyone bigger than him.
Mm.
Question number 3 again. In what 2 modern-day countries would you find Rupert's Land, which existed from 1670 until 1870? Oh, question 4 is a sports question.
4. How fitting that I'm going to read it out. In January of this year, which former Toronto Raptor became the first player in NBA history to play in 4 different decades? He's old.
Yeah, he played in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now the 2020s. Yep.
Old fart.
Yes, it's very old.
Question number 4, repeated. In January of this year, which former Toronto Raptor became the first player in NBA history to play in 4 different decades?
I wasn't even alive in 4 different decades. Oh, wait, no, I was. Yep. The 1990s. But there is one person here who has only been alive for 3 decades. She was not alive yet in the 1990s.
Melissa C.
Yeah, Melissa C. Shout out to Melissa C. Okay. Let's go on to question number 5. Question number 5. What common English phrase originated in the late 1800s when carnivals used to give out tobacco products as prizes instead of stuffed animals? Would you have known this one?
I think I'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah, this is one of those ones that's fun to try and figure out.
And then you're like, oh. Like I didn't know before, but it gives some context.
Question number 5 again. What common English phrase originated in the late 1800s when carnivals used to give out tobacco products as prizes instead of stuffed animals? Would you play carnival if you could win tobacco products?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Question number 6.
Nah, wait a sec. That one requires a little bit of thinking.
I sent Kevin that cat video. So
It's
funny. He thinks it's funny too. So.
All right.
Okay, question number 6. Located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, what is the English name of the island known as Rapa Nui? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Rapa Nui.
You can spell it for them.
RAPA space NUI. Question number 6 again. Located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, what is the English name of the island known as Rapa Nui?
Oh, thank you, Sheridan.
Okay, thanks, Sheridan.
Wait,
Goo-goo-ba-doo.
Yeah. Oops, we almost let on that we knew who Goo-doo was the whole time. Question 7. Here is a science question for you. Question 7. Discovered by accident in the 1960s and believed to be left over from the Big Bang, what name is given to the faint radiation that fills all of space? I remember learning about this in school at some point. Question number 7 again. Discovered by accident in the 1960s and believed to be left over from the Big Bang, what name is given to the faint radiation that fills all of space?
Question number 8. What appliance was originally patented as an electric coffee grinder in the 1960s, but has since gained widespread popularity through its frequent infomercials?
I looked this up today. I was reading all about it.
Question number 8 again. What appliance was originally patented as an electric coffee grinder in the 1960s, but has since gained widespread popularity through its frequent infomercials?
Some of those words are hard.
Infomercials.
Infomercials. Infomercials. Question number... No, wait a second. I'm going to take a sip of water.
Pace yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 9. The 2019 film Run This Town stars Damian Lewis as what Canadian political figure? Question number 9 again. The 2019 film Run This Town stars Damian Lewis as what Canadian political figure? Okay. Do you want to do number 10 for them?
Yes. Question number 10. From a literary perspective, what do the novels Fight Club, Lolita, and Life of Pi all have in common?
It's a literature question for you. See what you remember from English class. Did you take English class?
I think that's a requirement.
So yes.
Yeah, I got into university
You're
somehow.
supposed to
So
use your elbow.
very sorry. If I have it, you have it. You have it, I have it. Okay, question number 10 again. From a literary perspective, what do the novels Fight Club, Lolita, and Life of Pi all have in common? I wouldn't have known this. I also haven't read any of those books.
Yeah.
And we already have a request for number 8.
Yeah, sound off in the chat with which ones you'd like to hear again.
Repeated.
I have number 8 written down.
Should I get things?
Sure. I can get you cut them for you right now.
Don't say. I should ask the gang.
Yeah, ask the gang.
Should I get bangs? I don't know. I don't know about this.
Yeah, I think it looks okay.
I mean, just get it like deeps. Yes, to the bangs. 2000 stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say Velma.
You look a
Yeah.
lot like Velma, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need 5, 6, 8, and 9 again. So here they come. Can you scroll up a bit?
Yes.
Question number 5. What common English phrase originated in the late 1800s when carnivals used to give out tobacco products as prizes instead of stuffed animals? Oh no. Frozen for a bit. So we have to wait until it reconnects. I hope it reconnects. Question number 6 again. Located in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, what is the English name for the island known as Rapa Nui? Question number 8 again. What appliance was originally patented as an electric coffee grinder in the 1960s, but has since gained widespread popularity through its frequent infomercials? And question 9, one final time. The 2019 film Run This Town stars Damian Lewis as what Canadian political figure? All right. Say a yeah in the chat if you're ready to hear the answers. So again, just say yeah in the chat once you're ready to hear the answers.
Animal Crossing comes out at midnight.
No. We still need to read the answers. Did we finish this?
You can finish it. Yeah.
Oh, it's very warm at the point.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, there's like a drop. Is Butter asleep? Okay. Here come the answers for round number 5. This one is out of 10, I believe. Question 1. What kind of spirit is made by... I need and. What key is and? And is the 7, so I'm going to say she needs 7. Okay, number 7 again. Discovered by accident in the 1960s and believed to be left over from the Big Bang, what name is given to the faint radiation that fills all of space? Thanks, Alex. Okay, question number 1. The answer. What kind of spirit is made by distilling wine? Brandy. Brandy is made by distilling wine. Question 2. What art and literary movement created in protest of World War I rejects artistic conventions in favor of nonsense and the illogical? That is Dadaism. Is it Dada or Dada?
Maybe Dada.
Dadaism?
Dadaism?
Dadaism, Dadaism. I've never actually heard the word said before. I've only seen it written. Oh yeah, I guess it's out of 11 because this one is worth 2 points. 1 point for each. Question 3. In which 2 modern-day countries would you find Rupert's Land? Those 2 countries are Canada for 1 point and the United States for another point. So that one is out of 2. Canada and the United States. Question number 4. Which Toronto Raptor is the only player in NBA history to have played in 4 different decades? That is Vince Carter. Vince Carter played in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now the 2020s. Number 5. What English phrase originated in the 1800s when carnivals used to give out tobacco products as prizes? Close, but no cigar. As in, like, your ring toss, you almost won, but you didn't win, so you didn't get the cigar. Close, but no cigar. Thanks, Maddie. Question number 6. Located in the Pacific Ocean, what is the English name of the island known as Rapa Nui? That is Easter Island. Easter Island. Or should I say Palm Sunday Island? That will also be acceptable. You can say Easter Island or Palm Sunday Island. Question number 7. Discovered in the 1960s by accident, left over from the Big Bang. What name is given to the faint radiation that fills all of space? That is called the Cosmic Microwave Background, or CMB for short. Cosmic Microwave Background. See, here's the thing, is that I'm providing these trivia nights for free, and also the score does not matter for anything.
My mom is still mad about
someone who knows more about physics than I do, can you give a verdict on Leah's answer? Thanks. So I don't know, Alex, you can give a verdict, or Jamie. Jamie, you did your concentration in physics. I'll let you decide. Question 8. What appliance was originally a coffee grinder, but then gained popularity through its infomercials. This is the Magic Bullet. Magic Bullet. I always wanted one because I watched that infomercial many times and it looks so fun.
They say full points.
Okay, question 9. The film Run This Town stars Damian Lewis as what Canadian political figure? It is about Rob Ford. He puts on a fat suit and he plays Rob Ford. Butter's asleep. Okay, shh. Butter is sleeping. And question 10. From a literary perspective, what do the novels Fight Club, Lolita, and Life of Pi all have in common? All of their narrators are considered unreliable. They all have unreliable narrators. Okay. Connection unstable.
Weeks.
So,
You make this face when you're like
sorry.
annoyed.
Sorry.
You're like,
sorry. Sometimes I get annoyed by the internet connection going out. Everyone's sounding off with their scores in the chat. All right, if you would like to, I'm going to send the link now in the chat. We still have one round left, but you can start filling out this form if you'd like to. So if you want to be eligible for the prize, you could start filling in this form that I've just shared with you. And then that will help me decide who the winner is. So you can start filling in your scores, but don't fill it all in because there's still one round left. Okay. Here is the explanation for the 6th and final round, how it works. This is one that I like to do in Boys League, a category I do in my Boys Trivia League all the time. It's called First the Worst. So how it works is I ask you a question that is like a superlative question. So like, what's the biggest or what's the largest something? So for example, I might ask, what's the largest country in the world by area? And you give 2 answers, but here's the catch. If you say the top answer, you actually lose 1 point. You get -1 point. If you say the second place answer, you get 2 points. And the third place answer is worth 1 point. So that's why the category is called First the Worst, is because you want to avoid saying the first place answer, because that will lose you a point. So as an example, in that question I asked at the start, what is the largest country in the world by area? If you said Russia, you would lose a point because that is the largest. If you said Canada, which is second place, you would get 2 points. And if you said China, which is third place, you would get 1 point. Everything else is worth 0. You don't lose or gain any points. So again, for each of these questions, you can say 2 answers. And that means that you could earn a maximum of 3 points on every question if you got the second and third place answers, or you could lose a point on every question. So you can gain a maximum of 30 points this round. So if you're behind, you could catch up, or you could lose 10 points this round. We will see what transpires. Can you give me a yeah that you're clear on the rules? So again, you're giving 2 answers. If you say the first place answer, you lose a point. If you say the second place answer, you gain 2 points. If you say the third place answer, you gain a point. So give me a yeah that you understand these rules. Oh, getting some more yas. Thank you for your yas, everyone. Okay. You lose 1 point, but you could lose a maximum of 10 points if you got all of the questions, lost a point. Okay. Question number 1. What is the longest Harry Potter book by total number of words? Question number 1. Again, What is the longest Harry Potter book by total number of words? And again, remember, if you say the one that is actually the longest, you'll lose a point. Second place, you'll get 2 points. Third place, you'll get 1 point. Give 2 answers for each of these questions. Give 2 answers. So question number 1 again, what is the longest Harry Potter book by total number of words? You want to read the second one?
Mhm.
I'll give them some time to think it out. Yeah, for these ones, I guess they need some thinking time for each one.
Question number 2. Longest serving Canadian Prime Minister by time spent in office.
Yes, Jamie, your goal is to try and say the second and third longest, while avoiding saying the one that is the first longest.
Oh, they have to say both.
So they say 2 answers.
Two answers. I get it.
But if they say the first place one, they lose.
Penalty.
Okay, do you want to say 2 again?
Okay. Question 2 again. Longest serving Canadian Prime Minister by time spent in office.
Say. Yes, you give 2 answers, Jamie.
Yeah. You want the second and the third. Don't say the first.
Yeah. So number 2 again was, who is the longest serving Canadian Prime Minister by time spent in office? Ooh, reference to Higgins. You like
Higgins! Can we just do like a Higgins live and Kaylee live day?
That's not up to me. No, not continuous. Total time, not continuous. Question number 3. Best-selling Taylor Swift album by US album sales. This does not include streaming. Question number 3 again. Best-selling Taylor Swift album by US album sales. Does not include... Hi, Higgins.
Hi, Higgins. He's cute.
Question number 4. This is most medals at the 2018 Olympics in Pyeongchang. Question 4 again. What country won the most medals at the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang? So again, you say 2 answers, but you want to avoid saying whatever the top answer is. Question number 5. This is for all the Pokemon. This refers to their original form only, because apparently every Pokemon got like all these special forms in later generations, but specifically mutation Pokemon by weight. And this refers to their standard form only, not any of the special editions that came out in other years. Yeah, number 5 is Pokemon. Okay. Number 5 again. What is the largest first generation Pokemon by weight? This refers to their original versions only, not any special versions that came out in later years. Any ones that you need repeating, I'll put in the chat at the end of the round. So if you didn't hear one, don't panic. I will put them in the chat because there's not a lot to type at the end of the round. Question number 6. This is for all you musicals fans out there. Musicals with the most Broadway performances. What musicals have the most Broadway performances? I'm gonna put them all in the chat, just to have them. Okay, so number 6 again. Musicals with the most total Broadway performances. So not really an amount of time, but by amount of performances. Number of performances. That was number 6. Okay, question number 7. Smallest country in South America by land area. Question number 7. What is the smallest country in South America by land area? Here it comes in the chat as well. Question 7. What is the smallest country in South America by total land area? Remember, you don't want to say the first place smallest. You ideally want to say the second and third smallest countries. Has the stream unfrozen at all? Okay. Question. Just give me a second. Number 8. Planet of the solar system with the most named moons. And this does not include those that are still pending confirmation. So number 8 again is what planet of the solar system has the most named moons, does not include those still pending confirmation. You can say, again, you say 2 answers. You're trying to get second and third place. Ideally, if you say the top one, you will lose a point for that. We're almost at the end of our trivia today. Okay. Question number 9. What is the oldest university in Ontario by founding year? Oldest university in Ontario by the year that it was founded. Give you some time to debate that with your friends and family, your trivia mates, as it were. And finally, I'm just going to give you all the questions you have, and then you can take some time to suss out your answers. Finally, question number 10, the tallest building in the world. This includes towers, but not radio masts, because apparently there's a bunch of like super, super tall radio antenna out there in the world, and those are boring. I don't really think those are buildings. So what are the tallest buildings in the world? It includes towers, but not radio masts. I'll give you a few minutes to suss this out. So again, you're saying 2 answers for each question. If you happen to get the second and third place ones for each one, you could earn a maximum of 30 points this round. But you could also get only the first place one for everyone, and you could lose up to 10 points. So this is a real game swinging around here. And as always, just say a yeah in the chat when you're ready. You can say some other things in the chat too if you just want to entertain us all. Oh, got a lot of yas firing us up in the chat. No, Jamie's not ready. Okay. So I'll wait until Jamie at least sends a yeah. Goo-doo badoo, whoever that is, has 2 yeahs now. What did everyone eat for dinner? I didn't really eat dinner. Okay. I'll wait a while longer. Yeah, I'm going to give you time to debate. Don't worry. I'll give you some time. I'm not rushing you. Yeah, I didn't really eat anything. I just ate some pumpkin loaf that Maria made the other day. It's like a kind of like lemon loaf, but it's pumpkin flavored instead. Oh yeah, what do you do if your house gets fumigated while you're under house arrest? I guess you just get fumigated too. Sounds bad. While everyone's waiting, I'll just perform some of my stand-up. Let's see. What do I have in here? I'm sure I have some jokes. Yeah, goo-doo-da-doo.
I'm just in bed. Sorry.
Yeah. It's like the thing about escape rooms is they're a lot more fun if you choose to be in one. Otherwise, it's just kidnapping. And when they say if you get kidnapped, you're not supposed to let them take you to a second location because that's when bad stuff happens. But which I agree with. But if they take you to a third location, well, now you're just on a road trip. When I was a kid, to remember which way was left and which way was right, I did that thing with my fingers where I made an L, so I knew it was left. But then that got me wondering, what do people do in other languages? Like, I guess in French, you could make like a G for gauche, but like, what do you do in Chinese? No, I'm just kidding. They don't need to do that because Chinese people are like smart. In TV and movies, whenever someone's on a plane and they yell, "Is anyone here a doctor?" there always is one, which got me thinking that like if I want to see a doctor, probably my best option is to get on a plane. I wish laser eye surgery was just to give you laser eyes. That would be a lot more cool. I think we should stop using animals for scientific research because their tiny paws are always dropping the test tubes. I did a corn maze once and I could not figure out how to get out. But then I ate some corn the other day, and it figured out how to get out of me completely unscathed. And that's when I realized that corn is better at human mazes than people are at corn mazes. Is anyone else here completely unable to digest corn? Oh, I think everyone's ready. Okay, cool. Here's my last bit that I'm working on right now. Cinderella would be a lot different if it took place in modern times. Like, instead of her carriage turning back into a pumpkin, if it happened today in 2020, her Uber Black would turn back into an Uber Pool. Back when Cinderella took place, stepsisters used to be evil. Today, stepsisters just want to have sex with you. It's a porn reference. The only thing that would be the same is that her dress would still be made by small animals. Because technically, children in third world countries are small animals. All right, that's it. That's all I have for you for stand-up. Okay, here are the answers for that round. Okay. Question number 1, longest Harry Potter book by number of words. The longest is Order of the Phoenix, so if you have that, it's worth -1 point. Deathly Hallows is the second longest, that's worth 2 points. And Goblet of Fire is the third longest, that's worth 1 point. So again, Order of the Phoenix, -1. Deathly Hallows, +2. Goblet of Fire, +1. All right, they want to see what you're up to.
What? Oh, I'm like, you just dropped the water bottle.
That's her there.
Okay, I'll come back. I'll be social.
Okay, question 2. Longest serving Canadian Prime Minister. William Lyon Mackenzie King is worth -1 point. John A. Macdonald is worth +2. And Pierre Elliott Trudeau is worth +1. Question 3, best-selling Taylor Swift album by U.S. album sales. Fearless is her best-selling album, so that's worth -1. 1989 was her second best, so that's +2. And the self-titled Taylor Swift is worth +1. It just outsold Speak Now. So again, Fearless -1, 1989 +2, Taylor Swift +1. Most medals at the 2018 Winter Olympics. First place was Norway, so that's worth -1. Germany +2, Canada +1. So again, most medals, Norway -1, Germany +2, Canada +1. Largest Generation 1 Pokemon by weight. The biggest is Snorlax, so that's worth -1. Second is Golem, +2. Third is Gyarados, +1. Snorlax is worth -1. Golem is worth 2. Gyarados for 1 point. Question 6. Most performances of a musical on Broadway. First place is Phantom of the Opera, so that's worth -1 if you had Phantom of the Opera. Chicago is worth 2, and The Lion King is worth 1. So it's Phantom of the Opera is -1, Chicago 2, Lion King +1. Question 7, smallest country in South America by land area. The smallest is Suriname, so that's -1. Second is Uruguay for 2 points, and Guyana for 1 point. Onyx, I think, was the 4th or 5th heaviest. Okay, so smallest country in South America again, Suriname -1, Guyana 2. Sorry, Uruguay 2, Guyana 1. Planet in the solar system with the most named moons does not include those still pending confirmation, which is important. Distinction. Jupiter has the most named moons, so that's worth -1. Saturn is worth +2. Uranus is worth +1. So it's Jupiter, -1, Saturn 2, Uranus 1. Question 9, oldest university in Ontario by the year that it was founded. University of Toronto is the oldest, so that's -1 if you had U of T. Queen's is second, so that's +2. And Ottawa, University of Ottawa is third, so that's worth 1 point. So it's U of T -1, Queen's 2, University of Ottawa 1. And finally, tallest building in the world. It includes towers, but not radio masts. The tallest building is called the Burj Khalifa, so that's worth -1. The Tokyo Sky Tree, or Tokyo Tower, is the tallest building, so that's +2. And the Shanghai Tower is the third tallest, so that's worth 1 point. So Burj Khalifa, -1, Tokyo, 2 points, Shanghai, 1 point. Okay, so total up all of your scores. And then when you're ready, and you have all your scores for every round, then submit them in this Google form that I have created, and I am sending to you in the live stream. I'll give you like a couple minutes to start filling out this form. We've got one response already. Wow. Interesting. Everyone's telling me their preferred spellings of yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep firing in your answers in the in that Google form. You must submit the Google form to be eligible. I'll calculate your total scores. Oh no, this yeah category I created is interfering with my spreadsheet. All right, let's write some Excel formulas. All right. Wow, how is this possible? Interesting. Here are some teams we have so far. We have, let's see. Add 2 to Baker family. I got all 5 acting questions when I was in the basement. Okay, so I'll add 2 to the Baker family one. Okay. Here are some teams I have. So we have, here's your team names. Team Unity, with Sheridan only. The Puzzle Master's Daughter, that's Quinn's team. Anjo and the Absolute Honeys with Rachel, Anjo, Jordan, Alex, and Jamie. Oh, that's a whole big team. Team K-Town with Kale, Holly, Tawny, Matt, Ian, and Leah. That's a lot of people on one team as well. We've got the Baker family featuring Mother Baker, Father Baker, and Sister Baker, which is very creepy team name or member names. Sounds like a cult. The Homebodies featuring Katie, Michael, John, and Chev. Melissio Pizza featuring Melissa. The Mount Joyfuls with Grace, Olivia, and Alan.
I like that.
And Purple Blue with Claire, Maria, Alan, another Alan, and Lily Ish. Hi, Lily. Thanks for Ish playing. Okay. How is this possible? This team didn't even play one of the rounds, and still they have the highest score. So based on the scores we have submitted right now, in first place, sorry, I'll just do the comprehensive rankings of the podium. In third place, we have, coming all the way from Guelph, we have Team Unity. Congratulations to Team Unity for third place. In second place, oh yeah, that last round really swung some teams' favor. In second place, we have, with 52 points, Team K-Town. Congratulations to Team K-Town. And finally, in first place, they scored 17 out of 30 points in that final round. And despite, that's with them getting 0 out of 10 on the round that they wrote themselves. In first place, once again, we have Anjo and the Absolute Honeys. That's Rachel, Anjo, Jordan, and Alex, and also Jamie. Congratulations to Anjo and the Absolute Honeys. Very well done. Which means that Anjo and the Absolute Honeys will have to write their prize, not have to, get to write a round. And in final place, just missing out by 1 point to Purple Blue and the Homebodies, was Melissio Pizza, who put up an impressive 37 points by themselves, including 16 points in that final round. So Team Melissio Pizza, you get to choose a category for Monday's trivia, same time, same place. Well, I don't know about the place. Do it wherever you want. You can choose the category for next trivia. So Melissio Pizza, you get to choose a category to send to Team Anjo and the Absolute Honeys. Again, I want to thank you all for joining me today in this live stream on behalf of me and Maria, who's over there in bed.
Hey, sorry, I'm just playing Candy Crush.
She's playing Candy Crush in bed, and Butter, who's now just creepily staring at me from the corner. Butter is a creepy, creepy child. So if any of you have, hey, I'm saying it quietly. She's just staring. She just stares all day and all night. I have no idea what's wrong with her. So if anyone has advice, let me know. And again, as Claire mentioned, and I think is a good idea when I have a platform like this, if you're enjoying your nice, comfortable stay in your self-isolation, remember that not everyone necessarily is feeling that way. So if you have the means to do something like donate blood to people who really like blood, or donate like your supplies or your money to something like a food bank in your community, or donate money to a local women's shelter, because you don't want to get isolated, quarantined with shitty people. There's no more blunt way to say it than that. So again, I want to say a big thank you for coming out. If you could just say one quick, really emphatic yeah in the chat to sound off, just to close out our chat, and then I'll shut it down. So I'm going to start by doing a big yeah in the chat, and I'll just wait till everybody starts to follow suit, and then I'll shut down the stream for tonight. And I'll publish the full table of results in my Facebook group once it gets reactivated. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Do you want to say it?